Hello, everybody, and welcome to Anime Radio. My name is AfroX, and I'm here with my lovely co-actress, Christina.
Hi, guys.
Awesome. Well, we have a real treat for you. We're about to bring you a radio adaptation of the newest One Piece chapter. That is One Piece chapter 1110, titled "Falling Stars." All right, let us begin.
Mhm.
One Piece 1110, Falling Stars. Cover story: Yamato the Demon Wolf in its golden pilgrimage.
I'm gonna wander around Yano just like Odin did.
Setting: Coast of Egghead. Whoa!
Eh? What in the world?
That's it's isn't that just like when Saint Saturn landed earlier? Setting: Fabio Stratum, about halfway to the northeastern shore.
Is everyone gonna be alright?
An arrow flies and a battleship explodes as a giant and a pacifista fight side by side. Dory and Bragi rush to help Luffy. Setting: Holy Land, Mary-Joie, the Room of Authority. Vegapunk's broadcast continues to play over a Den Den Mushi. Hey, Stella, what's that? Oh, why, this is the dream of humanity. Vega coffee. If you put just one drop of this in water, it instantly becomes hot coffee. How much time do we have left? Setting: Egghead Island, center of the Fabier Stratum, as the rest of the five elders are summoned. Even though we don't need to strictly adhere to that time, but if they only had 7 minutes, let's start. I doubt someone who wanted to interfere could make it in time. What? St. J. Garcia Saturn, the Ox Demon. St. Marcus Mars, the Itsunare. St. Topman Valkyrie, the Hoki. St. Ethan Baron Venustro, the Skeleton Horse. And St. Shepherd Jupiter, the Sandworm. These five are the world government's highest authority, the five elder planets. 5 monsters showed up! Ah! I gotta get in contact with Nami and the others. Saint Venustro, in his skeleton horse form, takes off into the shoreline forest and begins freezing the circuitry of the pacifista by slashing them with his sword. Huh? The pacifistas are getting wiped? Deeper in the forest, Zoro and Lucci continue facing off. Lucci knocks one of Zoro's swords away. Don't you want to check out where that insane Haki is coming from? The middle of the island. Sorry, Jinbei. You gotta take care of it. I see them. They're still going at it. That damn Mosshead is too busy playing. He's putting everyone else's lives at risk. He's such a nuisance. Finger pistol, leopard spots. Santorio. Kokoba! Saint V. Nustero continues incapacitating pacifista. What am I seeing right now? Some kind of giant horses running along the coast. The pacifistas over here aren't working. Over here, too. Are they being cut down? No. Their circuitry is being partially frozen. Hello? Nami? Robin? Everyone else? It's really hard to explain what the hell is going on right now, but we gotta get going. Whatever you do, you gotta get out of there.
Huh? Why is that, Sanji?
Attention. Pacifista are falling one after the other. It looks like someone froze the brain communication mechanism. That means they won't be able to fight for quite a while. So this is the work of an ally? Thanks to them, we can avoid this meaningless fighting. Now's the time. We gotta eliminate Bunny Bonnie and the Starhawk crew are on the northeast coast. The numbers of pacifistas have already been halved. That means that whoever did it is not an enemy. St. Mars, in his Itsunade form, flies up to attack the label stratum.
In any case, please, you have to run away. I can clearly see some crazy monster flying overhead. Get out of there now!
St. Marcus Mars dive bombs the label stratum and is immediately blown to smithereens by the protective laser grid. St. Venus Juro continues taking down Pacifista. St. Jupiter, in his sandworm form, growls menacingly before burrowing underground. He went underground? Is that an earthworm? Setting, label stratum near the back exit. Usopp has stopped the Thousand Sunny using bamboo shoots. Sanji, this is Usopp speaking. We definitely want to get out of here, but Jinbei and Zoro still haven't come back. Brook and Lilith are here, and the ship is safe too. See? We've been saved!
This is all thanks to Usopp.
Setting, shoreline forest. I understand the situation, even if it hasn't been settled yet. I will do everything in my power to get us out of here. Zoro has dealt Lucci a mighty blow. Setting, Egghead Island, center of the Fabius stratum. Eh? What? St. Jupiter emerges from the ground and eats Luffy. Gah! You see that? Oh yeah, what a sight for sore eyes. A dark place doesn't suit a man like that. Let's go. Daionaku! Dory and Bragi chop St. Jupiter into pieces as Luffy escapes. Woohoo! Yeah! That was close. It's the old giant dudes. Ba. Long time no see, Straw Hat. We couldn't just wait anymore. We had just had to see a gig. This is a tale of pirates, powers, and the quest to be the king of them all. Stay tuned for the next piece of One Piece. To be continued. All right, that is the radio adaptation of One Piece chapter 1110, titled Falling Stars. If you would like to get the full experience, go check that out. That is from Ragnarok Scanlations. TCB Scans hadn't come out with their version yet. So go to Ragnarok Scanlations and you will be able to find it there. And then you can read the chapter and listen to the audio play we just did, get the full experience of it. But yeah, how did you enjoy the chapter, Christina?
I thought it was very, very good.
Awesome. Okay, just a quick review of the chapter, going through it. Number of things that I would like to point out. So yeah, that shot of the five elders showing up and really dwarfing Luffy, it really hit me, and the scale of that was really big. The thing with the five elders is like, it was a bad thing that they were all split up, because like Saint Venus Juro, he's doing good. He's taking out the pacifista, stuff like that, which I did want to bring up. His sword can freeze things, and he has a skeleton horse, and the only other skeleton we know of that can freeze things with a sword is Brook. So I'm wondering if Venus Juro is also using the chill of the underworld in his sword, and if him and Brook are somewhat related in their powers. That would be interesting to see.
But the thing with the five elders and why they're kind of failing here is that except for Saturn, none of the other elders really know anything about what is it? Egghead Island. Like um St. Marcus Mars, like he straight up dive bombed into the label stratum and had no idea that the protective laser grid was even there, and really just got instantly cooked. Um, and then kind of not a knowledge thing, but I mean, St. Jupiter immediately got chopped by Dorian Bragi showing up, um, which honestly was just it was really bad luck for him. Um, but I enjoy that we are getting a chance to see like a juxtaposition. We got that panel of all of them standing there menacingly, and it seems really, really powerful. And then realizing that like these greatest authorities, these greatest powers in the world, aren't really aren't really that scary of a thing because they are uncoordinated and they lack information and they like don't know what to do. Nobody is really in charge of this group, to be honest. And I kind of feel like because you see a couple shots of Saturn in his ox demon form with the spider legs sitting there, and I kind of feel like he's looking around at like all of his allies like just straight up failing, and he's like, what are these idiots even doing? Like, I summoned you to like wipe out this entire island, and this entire island is wiping out you. Like, what is going on here? So yeah, I'm excited to see what will happen. Okay, so of course we have to talk about the Zoro versus Lucci fight. So a lot of people in the community have been saying Zoro stocks are down right now because he's struggling against Lucci. I disagree. Um, I really think I really think like Zoro's taking it easy, and he shouldn't be taking it easy because they like need to go. He has no idea what's going on the rest of the island, and so he's not really fighting Lucci as seriously as he should be. I did say one thing that kind of dropped his stocks, in my opinion, was that Lucci batted a sword away from him, and I thought that was interesting. But it was, I think they had like one pause panel in there where he could have picked up his sword, but I don't know how he got like all three swords back in the leopard hunter panel. But that leopard hunter attack, it seemed to be pretty powerful, and I really liked how it very much mirrored Luffy's like advanced conqueror's haki punch that he did on Kaido. And I'm wondering if Lucci is kind of being Zoro's Kaido right now. Yeah, and so it seems like he's dealt a big blow to Lucci, but I don't think Lucci's out for right now. And if he is, like, let's just hope he's unconscious after this attack, and like Jinbei can get in there and say, "Hey, like time to go, like right now." But I also, and I mentioned this to Christina, this chapter very much feels like a JoJo's Bizarre Adventure episode. And Christina, you agreed with that.
Yes, because you totally get the feels.
Yep, you get the feels, and but mostly because big epic things are happening, and then the Marines are kind of just sitting in the background, like the what is it, fodder from a JoJo episode, and they're going, "Oh hey, he froze the pacifista circuitry," and we're like, "We know, we can see what's going on here. You don't have to explain everything that's going on." as a reaction. And I also think that like Nami and Usopp and those guys are being really dumb. Like Sanji's like, get out of there. Sanji's like, I don't know how to describe what is going on here, but you need to leave. And Nami's like, well, why do we need to leave? And at that moment, like, I was reading it and I was like, Sanji must be like, girl, hell is being unleashed down here. The apocalypse is upon us. If I tell you you need to go, you need to go. Yeah, like at this moment, I really feel like I really feel like at this moment the Straw Hats need to be like, okay, cool. We're just gonna split up, and everybody is strong enough that they can figure this out on their own. But all of the weak people in the Straw Hat crew, they need to get off this island like immediately. And like Luffy, Zoro, Sanji, Jinbei, they can handle themselves. They will figure this shit out. But everyone else needs to get the fuck off of Egghead. Yeah, and we only get one F word per stream. So yeah. So this chapter was very good, but the writing of it was very frustrating at the same time. Like Oda's doing really good. He popping off. He pulling stuff out of his bag. I really feel like his writing kind of dropped this week. And he over explained things and made characters seem kind of dumb. And I mean, in the end, maybe that's just a scan thing. Maybe the way they translated the Japanese was like not as good, but yeah, it just really seemed like the characters were being dumb and not doing things that needed to be done. In fact, it really felt like everyone, like from the five elders to the Straw Hats, everyone in this chapter was just being dumb. Like the name of this chapter could just be like "The Gods Must Be Idiots" or something like that. But I mean, honestly, I hope next chapter something very exciting happens, and when it does, we will be there next week to voice act it for you. Once again, I'm AfroX.
And I'm Christina.
And we are Anime Radio. And we will be back next week. See you later, YouTube. Oh, bye-bye.
Bye, guys.